Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, January 6th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I know the way to and through my personal liberation. And we've got some interesting astro kind of continuing on today. Yesterday we had the Venus, Moon, Pluto conjunction that could really help us shift some worth stuff, really shift some stuff that may have been holding us back from liberating and utilizing some of our talents that we brought with us. And today we've got so much going on. The moon begins the day in Capricorn, connecting to Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter, and then we'll later shift into Aquarius later in the day, late evening, not that late evening, but later. Anyways, time doesn't matter. Who cares about time? We're in Aquarius. But we're going to have that happening. But so much is also happening in and amongst this as we're building to a new moon. So that means we're in the dark of the moon. That means stuff is surfacing. And the stuff that's surfacing is the stuff that holds us back from that place of liberation. So the other things that are happening, we have Mercury connecting to Jupiter and Venus connecting to Uranus, and Uranus connecting to Vesta. So Venus is also connecting to Vesta. So like this energy, there's like a lot of mind stuff. Our minds are working. And something that came up, sometimes we get mad at the mind energy. We're like, oh, if it would just stop. The thing is, the mind is so amazing because the mind can help you apply focus. The mind can work with you when you bring consciousness to it. And I think that's one of the things that we really want to do today is bring consciousness to what's happening in our process. What are we going through with anything that's rising to the surface? And how can we liberate anything that's coming up? I gotta say, that kitty in the background, she's having so much fun right now with her toys. So cute. Anyways, such a kitty distracted person. Jung said, with our thoughts, we make the world. What are your thoughts creating? What are your thoughts creating in yourself? What are your thoughts creating outside of yourself? I think, don't even worry about the outside, but start here. What are your thoughts doing to you? Mercury connecting to the moon in Capricorn and connecting to Jupiter today at 21 degrees. There is this element of expansion with and through the mind, with and through mind responsibility. So pay attention to what's coming up in your mind and where are you going with it. I think even more important is recognizing when it comes up, where are you going with it? What kind of stories is it then taking you on? Because we're always telling stories. We're storytellers, all of us. So what kind of stories are you going into with that? And then the liberation aspect of today. Yesterday, so much worth stuff. Today, Venus, which just went through that powerful transition with Pluto and the moon yesterday, is now squaring Uranus. And so Uranus in Aries, is such a liberator for our I am vibration. And Venus in Capricorn, she's hovering on the edge. She's like, oh my God, I had these big awakenings with this Pluto meeting and I felt all these things with the moon. And now you just want me to dive off the cliff, and Uranus is like, yes. But what's so lovely about this connection that I love is that Uranus is conjunct Vesta. We don't talk about Vesta too often, but Vesta is the divine fire with you. This is soul work. This is soul liberation. So trust that. Trust where the universe is taking you. I gotta say, just for me personally, the ride over the last 2 weeks has been so oh my gosh. I know in a month's time, when I assimilate everything, I'll be wow. So, if you don't really get it yet, if it hasn't shown up, if you are not assimilating yet, it's okay. For now, focus on that liberation of your mind. Pay attention to what's going on in your body. I think, too, for the sensitives out there, really nurture your nervous system as well, because this energy can be really intense on the nervous system. I also have a quote from Alberto Villoldo, which I saw right before I did this. As soon as you awaken to the power you have, you begin to flex the muscles of your courage, and then you can dream bravely, a dream germinating in your soul and bears fruit in your life. And that's the point where we're at in this dark of the moon. We have to have courage. And we find this courage by tuning in, looking at what's really going on. Recognizing, this is so like a Uranus, humanitarian, Aquarius card, you are the perfect, you're like the placeholder. You're like this like little red dancing guy. You're this placeholder in the world with this energy. The world needs your energy. And of course, the final card, this isn't easy energy. This is master energy. We're all getting master lessons. We're getting our masters in universal law right now. It's master's energy. So it requires you show up. And it goes back to the courage thing. Do you have the courage to bloom as you are? Are you going to be your own flower? Or are you going to fall into the old ways of like, okay, I'm gonna be the flower clone. It's so easy to go back into that, but all of our souls are like yearning and ripping themselves out like, no, it's time, it's time, it's time. Expansion and responsibility. Responsibility is the name of today. With your thoughts, you make the world. Let's see what you do with this energy. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.